Dear users, in order to ensure that the tractor possesses good power performance, economical efficiency,
and use reliability and long service life,
please use the machine with reference to the requirements mentioned in the instructions.
Due to constant product upgrading,
technical specifications and structure of our tractor are subject to change and improvement. This may result in the practical product being somewhat different with that in specifications.
Please be careful when you use it.
Maintenance instructions. Earnestly observe the technical maintenance procedures for tractor. This is the effective measures to prolong service life of tractors and reduce accidents.
2. Technical maintenance procedures.
Technical maintenance interval of the tractor is classified into technical maintenance per shift, every 50 h, every 200 h, every 400 h, every 800 h and every 1600 h, as well as special winter maintenance and technical maintenance for long-term storage according to accumulated working hours.
1. Technical maintenance per shift. 1. Clean dust and greasy dirt the tractor. When using in sand drift environment.
Clean the air filter.
2. Check each main fastening bolt and nut on external tractor. Especially, check whether nuts on front and rear wheels are loose.
Tighten if necessary.
3. Check the liquid level of engine oil pan, water tank, full tank, housing of lift, liquid level of shell side and storage battery. Make replenishment in case of insufficiency. Check on liquid level of oil pan of the engine. Shall be conducted 30 minutes after stop of the engine.
Attention! Stop the engine and wait until water temperature falls back to 40 oC and loosen the filter cap to fill coolant with gloves or cotton cloth if water temperature is relatively high. 4. Fill lubricating grease according to maintenance table in the operation instructions of tractor.
5. Check whether tractor bears gas, oil, and water leakage. Possible leakage shall be eliminated. 6. Check air pressure of front and rear wheel. Charge air as required in case of insufficient pressure.
Air pressure for front and rear wheel of 2-engine tractor is 200, 250 kPa, and 110, 140 kPa respectively. The conditions of 4-engine tractor is same as that of 2-engine tractor.
Check and adjust free stroke of clutch pedal.
The free stroke is 20, 30 mm, and that of brake pedal. The free stroke is 20, 30 mm. 8. Maintain the diesel engine according to requirements in the routine maintenance in the operation instructions for diesel engine. 2. 50H technical maintenance.
1. Complete all items for technical maintenance per shift. 2. Check oil level of oil bath air filter and remove dust.
3. Check tension of fan belt. When pressing the belt, the droop is 15 mm-20 mm. Adjust if necessary. 4. Coating with lubricating grease on electrode contact of storage battery, preventing corrosion.
5. Open drain plug of brake and clutch tube. Discharge accumulated engine oil.
6. Fill lubricating grease according to maintenance table in the operation instructions of tractor.
7. Maintain the diesel engine according to requirements in
Class I technical maintenance in the operation instructions for diesel engine.
3. 200-hour technical maintenance. 1. Complete all contents in 50-hour technical maintenance. 2. Replace engine oil in oil pan of the engine. Clean oil pan and oil suction disc.
Clean the oiled filter.
3. Clean and maintain oil basin of oil bath air filter.
4. Clean oil filter of left.
Replace the filter cartridge as necessary.
5. Maintain the diesel engine according to requirements in Class II technical maintenance.
In the operating instructions for diesel engine. 4. 400-hour technical maintenance. 1. Complete all contents in 200-hour technical maintenance. 2. Check oil level of transmission case.
Add oil if necessary.
3. Check oil level of front drive axle.
Add oil if necessary.
4. Check and adjust toe in a front wheel, 2 engine type. Check tension of front wheel bearing.
Adjust if necessary.
Replace the lubricating oil in front hub. 5. Check idle angle of steering wheel.
Adjust if necessary. P.
6. Clean and maintain filter of hydraulic system.
7. Fill lubricating grease according to maintenance table in the operation instructions of tractor. 8. Maintain the diesel engine according to Class III technical maintenance in the operation instructions for diesel engine.
5. 800-hour technical maintenance. 1. Complete all contents in 400-hour technical maintenance. 2. Discharge some oil at a high temperature. Replace the lubricating oil and clean transmission case. 3. Clean oil suction screen of hydraulic system. Clean inner chamber of lifter casing.
Replace with engine oil.
4. Check and adjust valve clearance of engine. 5. Check and adjust injection pressure of oil injection pump. 6. Clean fuel tank and the filter of the oil tank.
7. Maintain the diesel engine according to Class 4 technical maintenance in the operation instructions for diesel engine.
6. 1,600-hour technical maintenance. 1. Complete all contents in 800-hour technical maintenance. 2. Clean and maintain cooling system of diesel engine.
3. Replace lubricating oil for main drive and final drive of front drive axle.
4. Check, adjust and maintain the starting motor.
5. Maintain the diesel engine according to Class 3 technical maintenance in the operating and maintenance instructions for diesel engine.
Maintenance parts of Lovol T-Series tractor. Please refer to the operation instruction for operation contents. One. Maintenance of maintenance-free storage battery. 1. Status checking of the storage battery. A transparent sight hole is on the storage battery. Colors will be displayed in the sight hole. Green indicates electricity in the storage battery is sufficient.
Black indicates electricity in the storage battery is insufficient. External charging is required. Gray-white indicates electricity in the storage battery is used up and the storage battery shall be replaced.
Attentions: if the storage battery is stored with liquids, One-time supplementary charge is a must for each month.
Conduct regular checking conformity of voltage regulator.
Voltage of the regulator is 14.20.2 volt.
Warning: electrolyte in the storage battery is corrosive and is forbidden to be exposed to eyes, skins and clothes. Otherwise, immediately use clean water to clean the acid liquor.
2. Maintenance of oil bath air filter.
Open a graph below the filter.
Remove oil basin at the bottom and drain dirty oil.
Clean with kerosene or diesel.
Clean the filter cartridge at the same time. Replace with engine oil to height of oil level.
Then reassemble the PV.
3. Adjustment on tension of belt of the engine. Press the middle part of fan belt with thumb width. Imposed pressure is 29.4 to 49 N. The sagging distance is 15.3 mm. Adjust if it fails to meet the requirements.
Steps are shown as follows.
Loosen retaining nut on adjustment bracket of the engine. Pull the engine outward to tension the belt. Tighten retaining nut on adjustment bracket of the engine. 4. Checking oil ass of the engine oil pan and oil replacements. Pull out oil dipstick at right front of the oil pan. Check whether oil level falls between upper and lower marking. If oil level is below the lower marking, add oil to the specific oil level. Preheat the engine before maintenance and oil replacement. When oil temperature reaches 50 C-60 C, screw out the drain plug below the oil pan. Empty dirty oil and clean the oil pan.
Then fill oil. Attention! It is forbidden to mix new and used engine oil or engine oil of different types. Replace engine oil in strict accordance with regulations in the operation instructions of diesel engine. 5. Maintenance of fuel filter.
Fuel filter is located at up front on left side of the engine. It is not allowed to clean paper cartridge of the filter.
The paper cartridge is required to be replaced for each 200H operation of engine. Detailed process shall be implemented in accordance with operation instructions provided by the manufacturers. 6. Maintenance of oil filter.
Oil filter is located at lower part on left side of the engine.
The filter is required to be replaced for each 200H operation of engine.
The oil filter shall be replaced in an integral manner. Tighten the filter during installation.
Detailed process shall be implemented in accordance with operation instructions provided by the manufacturers.
7. Maintenance of lifter oil filter.
The lifter oil filter is at top left parts of inner casing of the lifter.
Cleaning methods for parts below the driver's seat
are as follows. Remove inlet connector. Loosen 3/8 screws.
Take out mesh filter cartridge.
Clean the filter element with gasoline and blow with compressed air.
If the filter is difficult to be cleaned, or has been damaged, replace with new filter cartridge. 8. Checking oil level of front drive.
Screw out oil dipstick fittings when checking oil level of front drive casing.
The oil level shall spill from the plug hole. Otherwise, additional engine oil shall be filled.
When replacing engine oil,
screw out the drain plug of main drive and that of drives at left and right sides. Empty dirty oil and tighten the plug. Add engine oil at refilling bolt.
Non-maintenance of drive system.
Attentions: when checking the oil level, park the tractor on the level ground. Check the oil level after stopping engine. Pull out oil dipstick at right side of the main gear shift lever. If oil level is below the lower marking on the oil dipstick,
refill with transmission oil until oil level falls between upper and lower marking.
Measure oil level 5 minutes after oil refilling. When replacing the lubricating oil, remove drain plug at the bottom of transmission case.
Empty dirty oil.
Then tighten the drain plug and refill with engine oil.
10. Maintenance of the filter.
Attentions: park the tractor on the level ground. Lower the lift arm to the lowest position. Check the oil level after stopping engine. Screw out refilling plug at the rear upper of lifter casing.
Refill with oil if the oil level is below upper marking of the pull-out oil dipstick at right front of the oil dipstick.
When replacing the lubricating oil, screw out refilling plug at the rear lower of lifter casing.
Empty dirty oil.
Then tighten the drain plug and refill engine oil.
11. Maintenance of fuel tank.
Park the tractor on the level ground.
Stop the engine.
Screw out drain plug below the fuel tank. Discharge accumulated dirt at the bottom of fuel tank.
The sediment bowl in the oil tank is used for water and impurities precipitation.
During maintenance of the fuel tank,
discharge accumulated dirt in the sediment bowl at the bottom of fuel tank.
12. Checking charge pressure of tires. Check the tire pressure with barometer.
See the technical specification sheet for TE series tractor for charge pressure of tires.
Front wheel pressure of 2 engine tractor is 200 to -250 kPa.
The rear wheel is 110, 140 kPa.
Front wheel pressure of 4 engine tractor is 200 to -250 kP.
The rear wheel is 110, 140 kPa. Attentions, both too high and too low tire pressure will reduce service life of tires and exert undesirable impact on operation of tractor. It is advisable to park the tractor in dry garage for long-term storage. Erect front and rear axle of the tractor to lift front and rear tires above the ground.
13. Maintenance of engine cooling system.
Boiled tap water or anti-freezing liquid could be taken as coolant for the engine. Anti-freezing liquid.
Validity of the anti-freezing liquid is 2 years, all 1,600 hour.
Replace anti-freezing liquid used for a period longer than the validity and wash the cooling system.
Then refill with new anti-freezing liquid. Precautions for use of radiator.
Before using,
check whether the radiator is filled with cooling water. Check whether water leakage exists. Check whether the radiator cap is firmly fastened. Check the radiator core on a regular basis. Check whether blockage due to weeds, dust, or greasy dirt exists.
Clean if blockage exists.
Remove scale in the cooling system on a regular basis to guarantee heat dissipation of heat exchange surface. Check performance of thermostat on a regular basis.
Poor performance of thermostat will impede cooling water circulation, thus reducing cooling effects.
Cleaning of the cooling system. Remove weeds and sundries before cleaning. After wetting the core with warm water or vapor, dry the core with compressed air.
Attentions, For operation of tractor using no anti-freezing liquid in winter, drain out water during idle running of the engine until temperature of cooling water falls below 70 degrees so as to protect the engine from being damaged due to freezing of cooling water. 14. Exhaust of fuel system.
If the tractor is out of use for a long period, when replacing filter cartridge of diesel engine,
or the oil tank is emptied, air may enter into fuel lines. Air in the fuel system will lead to difficulties in engine starting. When the oil tank is filled
and oil circuit switch is closed, exhaust air according to following steps. 1. Loosen air bleed screw of fuel filter. Lift the button of fuel pump upward and downward until diesel flows from the air bleed screw with no bubble.
2. Tighten the air bleed screw.
Then loosen air bleed screw of fuel injection pump. Lift the button at hand pump of fuel pump upward and downward until diesel flows from the air bleed screw with no bubble. Tighten the air bleed screw.
Attentions! High-quality light diesel with desired specifications shall be used for the engine. In general, number 0 light diesel shall be used in the summer and number 10 light diesel in winter. The diesel must be pure and go through precipitation and purification of at least 48H before being put into use. One clutch adjustment.
Adjustment for clutch of T-series tractor. Take adjustment for double action clutch as example. In order to ensure normal operation of clutch,
Clearance between working face of release lever and face of release bearing of the main clutch.
the clearance must be kept within 2.50.5 mm. Free stroke of clutch arm is 4 to 5.5 mm.
Clearance between working face of release lever and face of release bearing of the auxiliary clutch.
The clearance must be kept within 10.50.5 mm.
During operation,
Due to continuous abrasion of clutch friction plate, aforementioned clearance will gradually decrease and disappear. Regular inspection and adjustment are, therefore, necessary.
adjustment methods for free stroke of clutch pedal are shown as follows.
Loosen lock nut at adjustment fork of clutch throwout lever.
Rota de levée.
To gain an idle stroke of 4 to 5.5 mm for lower end of clutch arm.
Ensure clearance between working face of release lever and face of release bearing of the main clutch be 2.58 plus or minus 0.5 mm.
And free stroke of clutch pedal be 20 to 30 mm. Tighten the nut after adjustment.
Adjustment methods for operating stroke of clutch pedal are shown as follows.
Loosen the nut and turn the limit switch.
To gain an operating stroke of 35 to 37 mm for lower end of clutch arm. Tighten the nut. For inner adjustments, please see the operating instructions for the tractor. To brake adjustment.
Brake adjustment is necessary if one of the following cases.
We should adjust it. 1 free stroke of brake pedal is too large and brake failure occurs.
2 free stroke of brake pedal is too small. 2 small clearance between friction plate and brake hub. It is often in the semi-braking state. 3 inconsistency between left and right braking force.
tractor may be off-tracking.
Free stroke adjustment of brake pedal.
The methods are shown as follows. Loosen lock nut on brake pull rod.
Rotate adjustment fork of brake pull rod. Adjust length of brake pull rod. Make free stroke of brake pedal fall between 20 to 30 mm. Ensure consistency between left and right brake pull rod.
Tighten with lock nut.
Adjustment for off-tracking of the brake.
Length of indentation caused by left and right tires may be different, which is the off-tracking during emergency braking of tractor running at a high speed due to inconsistent adjustment on left and right brakes. When it occurs, appropriately shorten the brake pull rod at the side with shorter indentation or appropriately lengthen the brake pull rod at the side with longer indentation until consistency is obtained between indentation of left and right tires and reliable braking is possible. Then tighten the nut. Use 2 locking plates to connect 2 brake pedals before driving the tractor on the road. Attention! Consistency between free strokes of left and right brake pedals of the tractor must be ensured through adjustment.
Otherwise, accidents may occur due to deflection of tractor during emergency braking. 3. Toe in a front wheel adjustment. During operation of the tractor, toe in a front wheel may change due to deformation and abrasion of steering structure and front axle parts,
which, if not be adjusted in a timely manner, will accelerate abrasion of front tires.
Sequence of toe in a front wheel adjustment is shown as follows. 1. Park the tractor on the level ground. After placing the front wheel at the position of straight driving.
2. Measure distance between front end of 2 front wheels, A, and distance between rear end of 2 front wheels, B, at the same height of front wheel center.
3. By loosening lock nuts at 2 ends of tie rod.
Rotate the tie rod to extend or shorten the rod. Once BA equals 4 to 10 millimeters.
Tighten the nut to tension the tie rod. B is 6 to 12 mm for 2-engine tractor. B a 4 to 10 mm for 4-engine tractor.
Lifter system adjustment. Place the hoisting handbrake of farm machinery at a neutral position. Then adjust distance between stop dog on the push rod and stop pin fixed on the lift shaft,
thus realizing control on hoisting position of farm machinery. Adjustment on highest hoisting position of farm machinery. During adjustment, pull the control handle in backward direction. When the lift arm reaches the highest position, make hoisting set screw nut contact with the stop pin. Then fix the set screw on the returning push rod.
Attention! The hoisting height will decrease during clockwise rotation of the set screw nuts and the hoisting height will increase during anti-clockwise rotation of the set screw nuts.
Adjustment on highest declining position of farm machinery. During adjustment, push the control handle in forward direction. When external lift arm fall to the lowest position, make fall stop dog contact with the top pin.
Then fix the stop dog on the returning push rod with bolts on the stop dog. Tighten the bolts with nuts. Users may move the stop dog along the push rod for an appropriate distance in backward direction according to cultivation demands if limitation is required to be made on height of farm implements relative to the ground. When the lift arm falls to desired height, The stop pin will contact with the falling stop dog and push the operating handle back to the neutral position to stop falling of farm implements. Descent rate adjustment. Descent speed control of farm implements can be realized through descent rate adjustment. Appropriate descent rate can protect the farm implements from being damaged due to serious impact caused by contact between farm implements and the ground. Descent rate control valve has been initially adjusted when the valve left the factory. During operation, the driver can readjust according to weight of farm implements and hardness of the ground.
1. When rotating the control valve in clockwise direction, descent rate of farm implements will decrease. 2. When rotating the control valve in anti-clockwise direction, descent rate of farm implements will increase.
Dear users, please carefully use and maintain the Lovol tractor so as to ensure sound technical states of the tractor. And Lovol Heavy Industry Company, Limited will organize professionals and put in sufficient accessories to provide good and satisfactory services and powerful after-sales guarantee for you, and enable you to easily complete all operations.